Hey guys, Cece back with another video, and today's video is going to be an anti-haul plus my shopping list. So if you are not already, go ahead and click that subscribe button. If you don't know who I am, hello, my name is Cece. Thank you so much for joining me on my channel. Once you've subscribed, go ahead and click the little bell next to the subscribe button so you can become a part of the hashtag notification gang. I like to shout people out who are a part of the hashtag notification gang, and today's shout out goes to Cece Davis. Thank you so much, girl, for being a part of the hashtag notification gang. You guys always want to click that little bell so you make sure you get notified for all of my future videos. And if you want a shout out, go ahead and let me know down below. Alright you guys, so I haven't done one of these in quite a while, so it's time to do an anti-haul. But the last time I did an anti-haul, I actually added my shopping list to the video, so it's not so negative, it's a positive spin on the anti-haul. The makeup world has been really blowing up lately with so many new products. All brands are coming out with so many new products, so I have a full list here of things I'm passing on and then things I'm also wanting to pick up. So let's start with the things that I am passing on. First things first, I hate to say this, but the new Fenty palette. God. It's called the Moroccan Spice eyeshadow palette, and if you guys see me looking down, I'm looking at my computer. I have it right in front of me. But the Moroccan Spice eyeshadow palette by Fenty Beauty. Y'all, I feel like Rihanna just cannot get these eyeshadow palettes right. Like, I want to love the eyeshadows. I love the face product. I love the foundation. I love the, what else do I have? The highlighters. I love all that stuff. She need to go ahead and come out with a concealer, some setting powders. Then I might be on board, but that damn eyeshadow palette, both of the eyeshadow palettes that she's put out, this latest one and then the one before, I just can't get with. Like, I feel like she cannot get these right. Something about this just does not call my name. It looks like it's just a bunch of colors thrown together. Like, what? Are y'all picking this up? Tell me, because I cannot get with this eyeshadow palette, and on top of that, it's $59. No, I pass. The next product that I have is another eyeshadow palette that just really didn't intrigue me. Like, I just have no desire to get this palette, and it's the Urban Decay Born to Run palette. I'm looking at it here, and it looks okay, but just okay. Like, it doesn't give me a strong desire to buy the palette. Now, I have seen some reviews on it and some people use it in makeup tutorials, and it looks really pretty on the eyes, but just coming from the palette, it doesn't scream at me. It does not call me to get it, and y'all know makeup be calling me, okay? But this palette just does not do it for me. This one retails for $49, and it's another one that I will be passing on. Right swipe or the left swipe? Which one is when you don't want them? Is it left swipe? I think it's left swipe. Left swipe. Moving along, Benefit Cosmetics just dropped a brand new foundation out of nowhere. I didn't even hear anything about this foundation until the day it dropped, and it was just like, surprise bitches, I'm here. And it's the Benefit Cosmetics Hello Happy Soft Blur Foundation. Now, I actually hauled this foundation. I don't know if it was my last haul. It might have been the one before. I hauled the foundation. Long story short, I got it in the wrong shade. So I went ahead and took it back to Ulta, but when I swatched it, like as I realized I had the wrong shade, I kind of put it on the back of my hand, and just the way it just felt like I wouldn't have liked it. It was kind of watery and didn't feel like it was the most mattifying foundation just being on the back of my hand. So I didn't even repurchase it. I went ahead and purchased something else with that money that I returned it for. So long story short, I probably won't be getting that foundation again. It just didn't wow me when I swatched it, so I took that back to the store. Next thing, MAC, Aaliyah. MAC, Aaliyah. I really wanted to like it. Like, really wanted to like this collection. I wanted to get something from the collection. I think the packaging was absolutely beautiful. But I kind of talked to you guys about this on my live. If you guys have not seen the live stream that I did last week, go ahead and check that out. But I talked to you guys about it on my live video. how it just looks like MAC has some extra shadows in the back room and they just took it and put it in a palette. Like, there was nothing appealing about that palette. There was nothing appealing about that bronzer. The lip shades were okay. Those were the only things that I was remotely interested in getting, but those didn't even wow me. I picked up absolutely nothing from the MAC Aaliyah collection. So many people are raving over it and I'm not sure what they're raving about because the collection is not that great. Like, I was so disappointed. I wanted to love it. When MAC does a Beyonce collection, because it's coming, when they do a Queen Bee collection, they better go all out, because that Aaliyah collection. So the next product that I'm going to talk about, I was interested in, and then my interest kind of shifted when I read the reviews on it whenever it became available, and that is the Flesh, what is this called? Firm Flesh Thick Stick Foundation by the brand Flesh. This is a new brand that Sephora is carrying, and they came out with this stick foundation, which you guys know I'm obsessed with, and it is in 40 shades, 40 beautiful shades, and they go pretty deep. However, once I read the reviews as well as the information on the website about the foundation, I realized that the foundation is actually a medium coverage with a luminous, lightly dewy finish. So I cannot wear anything luminous or lightly dewy, especially not this time of year. That would just be a recipe for disaster for my oily skin. But if any of you dolls have tried it, please let me know what you think, because I'm super curious about it. I just know it's not going to work for my skin, so I'm not even going to touch it. So the next product on my list that I will not be purchasing is the Becca Be a Light face palette. So at first when I saw it, I was like, oh, that's kind of pretty. But then when I actually looked at it, they have a medium deep and then also a light to medium. When I look at this medium deep, I'm like, who is this supposed to be bronzing? Do you guys see that bronzer? Like, who is that bronzing? It ain't gonna bronze me. And I'm on the lighter end of the black girls, okay? It is not bronzing me. So who is that supposed to be bronzing? Who? Medium deep who? And whose standards? I don't know, Becca. Becca is usually pretty good with the complexion shades as well, because they have a great range of foundations. However, these palettes are like, I don't know who these supposed to be bronzing, but it's definitely not bronzing anybody my skin tone or deeper. So I'm just gonna stay away from it altogether. And the last thing that is on my do not purchase list is the Urban Decay Naked Foursome. So if you guys haven't seen this, it's basically like a vault of all of the Naked palettes, the Naked 1, 2, 3, and then the Naked Heat palette. Also, it is missing the Naked Smoky palette, which is a good observation. I just realized that. Only the 4 palettes you get, and it's $185. Who is checking for 4 Urban Decay Naked palettes for $185? Who's still checking for that Naked 1, 2, and 3? Like, who even still checking for that? I still hear people talking a little bit about the Naked Heat. I never purchased the Naked Heat or the Naked 3. I've never had those in my possession, but I have had 1, 2, and Smoky, and I just want to know who's still checking for them and who's still trying to pay $185 to get their hands on them palettes. Like, come on, Urban Decay. They was just like, we just gonna put this together, put this out there, and we about to get this money for real. No, you're not. No, you're not. Just stop it, because ain't nobody even checking for them. Just put them back in the vault. Sell them separately if somebody want them separately. But ain't nobody about to drop damn near $200 on that. Quit it. Alright, y'all, so let's pick this pace up a little bit and move into my shopping list, because I got a little list of stuff that I am definitely picking up. And the first thing on my shopping list is the new Too Faced Born This Way Sculpting Concealer. So this concealer has been all over social media and I have been dying to try it. It's actually already out, so I've already purchased it and it's on its way to my house and I'm so excited. But it comes in 20 shades and the shade range is okay. I mean, it could go a little deeper if they're calling it a sculpting concealer and saying that you can contour with it. I feel like they could have got some deeper shades in there, but the shade range is okay. So it's supposed to be a hydrating, full coverage, weightless 4-in-1 formula that conceals, contours, highlights, and retouches. well, I don't know who's retouching liquid products like this, so I won't be using it as a retouch, but I did buy a highlighting shade and I will probably purchase a contouring shade very, very soon. So I'm excited to try this concealer. It looks like a foundation. Like, it is a super big bottle. You get a lot of product in it, so really, really excited. You guys will be seeing that coming up on my channel very, very soon. The next thing that is on my yes list, I'm not purchasing it, but I'm encouraging you to purchase it if you can, is the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. So they have worked with Jackie Aina, Auntie Jackie, okay? They worked with Auntie Jackie to formulate new shades for the Born This Way foundation, and they've expanded their shade range. When the shade range first came out, it was trash. Then they expanded it a little more. I think that was last year, maybe the year before. They expanded it a little more, and I was finally able to find my perfect shade in the line. So that's why I'm not purchasing any of the expansion shades, because they already have my perfect shade. But if you couldn't find your shade in the foundation before, I would encourage you to look at the new shades. I think first off, supporting someone like Jackie Aina is awesome. I just think she's an all-around great YouTuber, and I'm always down to support. So I wanted to mention that in this video. If you couldn't find your perfect shade, I definitely encourage you to try it. I like the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. It's not my favorite, but I think if you have a different skin type than me, you would definitely like it a little more than I do. The last product that I'm itching to try is the Dior Backstage foundation. This is another foundation that they have come out with an extensive shade range. I believe there's 40 shades in that foundation. It is their face and body foundation. Now, I was not going to purchase this, but when I did my YouTube live, you guys were telling me that you did like the foundation and you had oily skin. So I'm always down to try a new foundation. Y'all know I'm a foundation junkie. So this one is actually on my list to try. Me and the MAC face and body foundation kind of clash a little bit, so I'm a little timid about trying it, but I'll totally try it out and maybe do a review on the channel if you guys want me to. So that's it, you guys. Those are the products that I am steering clear of, as well as the products that I will be purchasing in the near future. What is on your don't buy list and what's on your shopping list? Let us all know down below. You guys know I'm always looking for new products to add to my cart. So let me know down below what you've been eyeing and what you're not buying. Don't forget to follow me on my social media, my Instagram, my Snapchat, and also my Facebook fan page. Those are the absolute best ways to keep up with me in between uploads, along with my family vlog channel. The link is just Bradley TV. Go ahead over there and subscribe to that channel as well. I love you guys so, so much. Thank you so much for watching and supporting my channel, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye, guys.